content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you're watching from. This is Money Talks, and I am your host, Cynthia Abbott. Welcome to Millennium TV 24. In 2022, we have to now take a really closer look at our monies. How it's working for us, how we're investing our monies, how we're saving money. What is your plan for 2022? I will take you on this journey with me as we continue down the pathway to financial freedom, learning about how money really works, understanding the basic financial concepts. And there are so many concepts that are so basic that if you only take the time to listen and learn, we can stay on the right path together to financial success. Today, I want to take the time to talk about different financial products, and one of them mainly I will be focusing on is annuities. So, annuities versus a mutual fund. I've talked about the mutual fund. Now I will go a little bit into the mutual fund to tell you what it is, because what happens without a plan, most people fail. So let's make sure we have a plan starting off on the right foot in 2022, being a well-informed consumer so you can make the right decision, because I want your money to work for you. So let's talk about an annuity. Have you heard about an annuity? What it is? An annuity is generally a contract. It's a contract between an individual and an insurance company, usually purchased for retirement income. An investor, who is the annuitant, pay the premium in a lump sum or in periodic payments to the insurance company with a future date that they elect to surrender the policy to receive a lump sum payout or begin receiving regular income distribution that will continue for their lifetime. So why would someone buy an annuity? They're buying this annuity to generate an income stream. They buy this annuity for principal protection issued by the insurance company, because the insurance company is guaranteeing them some type of guarantee with the principal. So that's another reason why someone would purchase an annuity. They purchase it for legacy, for the legacy feature. They also purchase it for a rider, which is a long-term care rider, and for tax deferral purposes. However, understanding that this is a contract. This is a contract between you and the insurance company, because all earnings are tax deferred Many individuals looking to accumulate additional funds for retirement find annuity to be a valuable tool. But is it for everyone? No, it's not for everyone. So that is why I will take the time out to explain to you. Make sure that you do your research. Make sure you ask your questions to your financial professional to make sure this is the right fit for you, because it's not a suitable it's not an investment, but it's not a suitable financial vehicle for everyone. Unlike IRAs, individual retirement account, and qualified retirement plans, right, which limits the amount that you can contribute, there is no legal limit to the amount that can be invested in an annuity. The insurance company may place a limit on it, but most of the times there's no limit on it. And an annuity contract, they're classified into two major types depending on the payout of the annuity. Depending on what the payout is, there are two different types. You have your fixed annuity and you have your variable annuity. Those two different types is for different people. It doesn't fit the criteria for everyone. So understand that a fixed annuity guarantees a fixed rate of return. So if the S&P 500 returns a 10% and you're in a fixed annuity, let's say the S&P returned a 10% and you're in a fixed annuity for 3%. You are only guaranteed by that insurance company to get 3%. You will not get the 10%. So when the individual elect to begin receiving income, the payout is determined by the amount, value, and the annuitant's life expectancy based on a mortality table. So how long are you going to live to get your payout? Did you choose life only for your payout? If you chose life only for your payout in this fixed annuity, that means when you annuitize it, when you start receiving monies, more than likely age 59 and a half or older, you live until you're, let's say you start annuitizing, you start taking your monies at age 60. You live until you're age 62. That's your lifetime. You live till age 62. You chose a life-only payout. That means the insurance company retain the balance of your monies. So you only got paid 2 years of your monies that you put into this annuity. I just want to simplify this the best way I can so you can understand it. So if that makes sense, think about, is an annuity right for you to build your legacy? Now, let's talk about the variable. Now, just to simplify the variable annuity, instead of a purchase being directly made to the insurance company's general account, money is deposited in a variable annuity that's directed into what they call a sub-account. So it's a separate account from the insurance company's account. So you have two accounts now. So your sub-account is a stock portfolio. So that account is actually more like a mutual fund type of account. So it's going against S&P 500 more than likely. So your monies is taking the volatility of the market, the highs and the lows. Sometimes I speak with individuals and they say, oh, I'd rather have an annuity than a mutual fund. But understanding the difference is what will get you in the right vehicle. So if you rather have an annuity, understand the two different types of annuities. understand who they're fit for, understand that a mutual fund is investors pooling their monies together, investing in the global economy. So you are able to withstand the highs and the lows of the market. But it's a long-term investment, just like an annuity is, a long-term investment. So I'll just use the word investment. So let's say you are in a mutual fund. You have to withstand at least 5 to 7 years to see your money really grow. So you are able to get what you call capital gains over the long haul. So the longer you stay in that fund, the higher your chances. There is no guarantee of your principal. But the longer you stay in that fund is the longer you're able to now take advantage of capital gains, dividends, and tax benefits. In an annuity, and I'll use the variable annuity, when you do withdraw your monies, you will now have to pay taxes at your ordinary income tax bracket, which is higher than a capital gains tax bracket. So if that makes sense to you, think about, is an annuity right for you based on what you're looking to do? Now, someone is retired and they just want to retain their principal, and they're afraid to take any type of risk, whatever, and they prefer to be in a fixed annuity, because I find those products to be, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, to be more for people who are retired. They're retired, so they just want to maintain their principal. So if you think about the fixed annuity now, it's more like a CD at a bank. Think about a CD. You're not really getting much on that money, right? Maybe a 1%, 1.5% return. Versus if you have a fixed annuity, you may possibly get a 3%. So it's a little bit more than a CD. But it works similar because there are surrender charges if you take your money too soon, depending on the financial institution that sells you this product. They have different types. They have different surrender charges. And just know that if you were in a, let's say, a 3-year fixed annuity versus a 5-year fixed annuity, and the charges that if you have an emergency and you were to take that money, you will be charged that surrender charge. Up front, you're paying more fees to even establish the account. So is that really working in your favor? So this is the reason why I wanted to explain the difference, to make sure you understand which one of these are better for your circumstances. When I return, I will break down a little bit more about the different types of annuities versus a mutual fund. We'll take a short
Millennium
commercial
TV,
break.
bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're talking about annuities and ways to make sure you understand the difference between mutual funds, annuities, fixed annuities, variable annuities. So the key difference between a fixed annuity and a variable annuity is that the fixed annuity offers a guarantee return, guarantee fixed interest rate. So it's an insurance product again. So let's talk a little bit about the two differences as you choose which one is right for you. If you're thinking about an annuity, fixed annuity has a monthly payout that is fixed. Guarantee interest rate, fixed. Investment risk assumed by the insurance company. The portfolio of fixed income securities and mortgages is all in that fixed annuity. It's in a general account with the insurance company. It's vulnerable to inflation. So let's say you have a fixed annuity that's 3%. Inflation is 4%. So it's vulnerable to inflation. And it's insurance regulated. So let's say you have, that's the fixed annuity, the difference now with the fixed versus a variable. Variable annuity has monthly payout. I'm talking about when you annuitize it, when it's time for you to take your monies out. The monthly payment varies. The variable rate of return, so it varies. So variable annuity, it varies. Not fixed. Investment risk is assumed by you, the annuitant, the holder of the account, the owner of the account. You assume the risk just like you would if you had a mutual fund. Portfolio of equities, debt, money market instrument are included in that variable annuities. And you can get an opportunity to choose what's in there in that sub-account. That sub-account, that separate account. So it's resistant to inflation because you're taking the highs and the lows of the market. It's insurance regulated and it's also security regulated. And when I say security, I mean investment. It's regulated. So the contribution that the investor makes to a variable annuities, they are kept in that separate account. From the insurance company general account, so investors determine which of the sub-accounts into which their money will be placed. Some insurance companies separate accounts offers like somewhere between 25 and 30 or even more sub-accounts from the most aggressive to the most conservative. Because you, the investor, rather than the insurance company, bears the risk in a variable annuity, it is considered to be more of an investment and a security. So just know that as an individual, a financial advisor, in order to service a client with a variable annuity, the financial advisor or insurance person, they have to have two separate licenses. Have to have a life insurance license and an investment license in order to service a client with a variable annuity. So that's something to know, because with a fixed annuity, all one need is a life insurance license. That's it. So someone wants to purchase the variable annuity, and they don't have that professional who have those licenses. The possibility is that if you feel that that's what you want, you've done your research, you know this is what you want, and that person cannot service you, you must look elsewhere, because it's not in your best interest for that person to then deter you and say, oh, well, I will sell you something else that's not fit for you, just because they want your business. It is not right. So just know that there are many professionals out here with the right type of licenses to service you. So when you're thinking about your variable annuity versus your fixed annuity, you know that you have to find a certain professional who have the qualifications to service you. So let's talk a little bit about the features in a mutual fund versus a variable annuity. So the features in a mutual fund: investment companies, right? You purchase a mutual fund from an investment company. You purchase shares. So here's the difference. In a variable annuity, the insurance is an insurance company product. In a mutual fund, it's an investment company product. In a mutual fund, you purchase shares. In a variable annuity, you purchase units. Difference. There's a difference. In the mutual fund, the investment objective varies. Variable annuity, investment objective varies because of that sub-account, similar to a mutual fund. In a mutual fund, there's no guarantees. But in a variable annuity, a portion of it, there are some guarantees. Not full, but some. In a mutual fund, redeemed by the issuer, so the brokerage firm. In a variable annuity, redeemed by the issuer, like the insurance company or brokerage firm. Mutual fund, the price based on a formula. In a variable annuity, the price is also based on a formula. So you see the similarities and the differences. Understanding that is key to understanding what's right for you and getting this information, understanding that you have a choice. You have options. In a mutual fund, you get to vote. You have voting rights. In a variable annuity, you also have voting rights. Remember, again, that sub-account, it mimics a mutual fund. So if you look at the differences, just look a little deeper to see which one is right for you based on the advantages and the disadvantages. Tax-deferred growth. All income and capital gains generated in portfolio of a separate account are free from income tax until the money is withdrawn. Over time, this tax-deferred compounding can make a significant difference in the value of the account. So in the variable annuity, compared to the mutual fund, in the variable annuity, there's a guaranteed death benefit. Most variable annuity offers an option stating that if the investor dies during the accumulation period while you're still funding it, and the beneficiary will receive the greater of the current value of the account or the amount that was invested. Therefore, the estate is assured of getting back to at least the original investment. Here is an advantage. Another advantage, lifetime income. Again, remember, when you annuitize the contract, meaning now this is the payout phase. Although a variable annuity cannot guarantee how much will be paid, choosing a payout option with lifetime benefits give the assurance that there will be a check every month, as long as the is alive. Remember, alive. The benefit protects against longevity risk and the uncertainty that one will outlive one's money. Be sure that you don't refer to this, don't think of it as a guaranteed income, because it's not. You have an ability to do an exchange, an equal exchange. So also, what happens when you do an exchange without any tax consequences for another product, and possibly there will be surrender charges, unlike a mutual fund that doesn't have surrender charges. Exchange privilege is a taxable event. Understand that. That is key. There is no restriction that you had to be 72 years old in order to start, taking or contributing to that variable annuity. And again, there's no contribution limits. Tax-free transfer between sub-accounts. Unlike a mutual fund where the exchange between funds is a taxable event, you can transfer from one sub-account to another. And the other advantage is that there is no probate, because the annuitant, you, the investor, you designate a beneficiary. Upon death, the asset passed directly without the time and expenses of a probate. There's a lot of disadvantages, like earnings are taxed as ordinary income, as I mentioned before. The fees, disadvantages. And also the penalty, 10% tax penalty if you withdraw the money before you're age 59 and a half, in addition to the ordinary income tax. Most variable annuities carry a conditional deferred sales charge. Therefore, surrender the early years will usually involve additional costs. So I hope I was able to provide you with some valuable information today about the differences with the variable annuity and the fixed annuity, and also the mutual fund, just to give you a little summary, not to go into a lot of details. But if you're purchasing an annuity, first thing you do is talk with a professional, get the information, get the facts, and look at the credit rating of the company that you're purchasing this annuity from. It makes a difference. And remember, an annuity is not FDIC insured. So thank you so much. I appreciate you tuning in today as we continue to make sure that you put a plan in place and understand what financial vehicle works best for you, not for your person, your salesperson, not for your financial advisor or planner, for you. We care about your success. We care about your journey. We care about where you're going, and we want to stay on this journey with you as I continue to provide you with valuable information. This is Money Talks. I am your host, Cynthia Abbott. Thank you for tuning in sponsorship with Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and all your smart TVs. Don't forget to download our app on your Android or your iPhone. And catch us on Facebook Live, catch us on YouTube. We're streamed onto YouTube, Millennium TV 24. Catch you next week, same time, same place. Have a safe and a blessed week. Thank you for watching.